more than 10 years.
Okay, so that probably relates to the funnel chest and the structural difficulties that you have.
And can I continue to describe one thing about the funnel chest? Before, when I stand up, the front to my back, it's always like this. I'm sorry, it's always like this, and I cannot bend over well. And I did Pilates, yoga, and I go to the swimming. It helps me to get the back bend over better. But I still don't know the reason how to relax until you teach me the sniff exercise. So every time when I'm very uncomfortable using the approach that you taught me, it helps me. And now I can feel one thing. This here, the muscle down here is bigger and stronger, and here in the back, yeah, the muscle is more and stronger. Before there was no muscles. Yes.
Yeah. So I understand. So that there are probably two things occurring here. One, you have, let me lower my camera. You have the structural problem.
Yes. Yes.
You have the other problem where the muscles are reacting, getting too tight in response to this chest problem.
Yes.
So we're working on getting the muscles to behave better.
Yes.
Then at the same time, we'll help pursue some information about how you might be able to get some additional medical information to help.
Thank you.
So that sounds good. So you say that you do the SNF and the TS frequently.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I need it. I have no choice.
Okay. Right. Okay. So that's good. What we want to do is to set up 4 specific times a day when you do this, because it's important. So when you do the breathing in the SNF to relax yourself, that is good, and that helps relax the muscles. But when you are specifically practicing exercise, when you say, okay, for the next few minutes, I'm going to just do this exercise, and I'm going to pay attention to the feeling about what I'm doing. If you do it repeatedly, it has more of a training effect, more of an effect on the muscles than just doing it throughout the day, casually. So I want you to continue to do that, but then take 4 times a day where you're going to specifically say, okay, for the next few minutes, I'm going to do 60 cycles of the SNF TS, and then you're going to match it to your breathing. You're not going to get dizzy. Don't hyperventilate. Don't breathe too much. Your in and out cycle will be matched to how much air you require at the time. And then you'll continue with, and then you'll continue with the idea of relaxed breathing and letting your chest float up. And also the cycles of this relaxed breathing throughout the day. What do you got there? Pull that up again.
Your paper. Just your paper.
Okay, so. All right, so you got it there.
Yes.
Good. Okay, good. Okay, very, very good.
Thank you.
So I think that's what we'll do. So no hum. The hum is puzzling because when you hum and do a as you were doing, and you get vibration up here.
Yeah.
It puts the vocal folds in the perfect relaxed position.
Yeah.
Physiologically, that's what happens.
Yeah.
You can't have tightness. You can't have tightness in the throat if you are doing up here. It doesn't work. But when you do the hum, it's getting tight here.
Yes.
So that's that chest problem. So we'll get rid of the hum. We'll get rid of the hum for now and forever.
Can I describe a little bit? When I do the hum, about 10 seconds or 15 seconds, it's perfect. It's relaxed, everything, just like as you said, idle. But later, here, the tide is here. So I'm wondering, what's the problem inside here when we are doing, what kind of muscle up here is using?
That's your breath control. That's breathing. So when you're doing a hum, air has to be moving through your vocal folds. For air to get out of your vocal folds, for air to get through the vocal folds, the muscles here of your breathing, your chest, when you breathe out, these muscles have to contract or to squeeze in the diaphragm.
Yes.
And so that's what's happening. So you're activating that system here where your medical problem is. So that's what happens.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Especially, Michael, if this part doesn't get tight, my voice is very, very good. It will be similar to before the operation. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what happens is when it gets tight, when it gets tight down in your chest, the vocal folds start working harder. They start squeezing harder.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And please have a look. Like my breathing will be like this.
Right.
It was already painting. It is already.
Yeah. Quite labored looking.
Pardon?
Your breathing is quite labored looking.
I don't understand the words labored looking, but yeah.
Your breathing looks hard. It looks like you're breathing hard.
Yeah. Just talking. I remember you asked me what's the trigger of my VCD last week, and can I just say this one? When I'm talking about, can I say the trigger is talking, and talking, and it makes me like to have to be like this. If I be quiet a few seconds or a few minutes and breathe, and the wave will be slower. But once I start to talk, it comes again. Yeah.
So when you breathe in, and you let your stomach get soft, and let your stomach expand out when you breathe in.
What do you mean the stomach expand out? I don't understand. How can it expand out?